Backtesting is one of the ways that you think that you already have already understood the market, but it clearly shows you that you still have a long way to go. And that is why I've always feel like most of the time I don't love backtesting. And even if you watch so many of my videos, you realize I'm not a fan of backtesting. Hi guys, welcome back to my diary. If you're new here, in this space I talk about forex related stuff, the mistake I've made, and most important, the lesson that I keep making every day so that I can share with you. If you find value in this video, kindly hit that subscribe button, comment, tell me what you think about the video, and let's grow together. As I was saying, so many people love backtesting, of which I'm not saying it is a bad thing, but as for me, I feel like it is a waste of time. If you love backtesting, well and good, but here are my thoughts on why I feel like backtesting is not such a good idea. But if you can just go to the live market, analyze the chart, then the better for you. So if I can just give you like an example, let's say we have two movies, movie 1 and movie 2. So in movie A, you already know what is happening in that movie. Maybe you have already watched that movie, so you already have an idea how the movie will be going. Even if, let's say, at one point of the movie it shall be maybe raining or it shall be sunny, so you already know the next step. Maybe the main character in that movie, they can just go hide, and maybe after the rain or maybe after that huge something that is happening, they can just then continue with the journey. But now when you come to the movie B, you don't have an idea of what is happening in the movie, so you have to be patient. You have to buy the whole movie, sit down, be patient. All those emotions are occurring, just waiting until the day the movie until the time the movie will end, then you'll have the whole concept of what is happening into the movie. So it is the same thing. Whenever you come into the market, you want to backtest a market that has already happened, like 2008, 2007, 2020, but you already started trading just the other day. So why do you have to rely on an information that has already happened so long time ago, instead of focusing on the information that is happening like right now? That is why I feel like it is a total waste of time. Yes, it is good at some point, but if I can just look it with on a larger picture, it is a waste of time. So instead of doing that, why don't you just go and analyze the market? When you start analyzing the market, you come to understand it is not only about analyzing the market. There's some emotions involved in there, compared like the I'm saying in movie A. You don't have even to think twice. You don't have to relate. You don't have to know what happened during that time. Do you have news? Was there during the weekend? Was it during the London session or even during the New York session? What was happening during that? What was happening during that market? Because you can just go and click the button, the play button, and you'll just see the candles moving. And maybe you can even just see a red candle or a big green candle, forgetting maybe that candle, it happened because there was news, there was something major that was happening. That is why we had that huge movement. But now when you come into the live market, there's a lot of things that has to be involved. Like you have to be patient. You have to know why you're entering the market. You have to analyze the same market. You have to know which time frame are you dealing with. Are you dealing with the weekly time frame, or are you dealing with the daily time frame, the 4-hour, when you even before you enter the trade? So if you try to compare the backtesting and with the live market, you realize when you come to the backtesting market, it doesn't take a lot of time. You can just backtest within 1 hour and you are good to go. But when you come to the live market, it takes a lot of time. Backtesting, you don't even have to focus on the weekly or even the daily time frame. You can just be focusing on 1 day candle. But now when you come to the real market, you have to combine all these things at the same time. And that is why I feel you don't have to focus so much on the market has already happened. And I keep saying this because so many people keep asking me, why do you have to tell us don't backtest the market, don't do this? It is because at some point I used to backtest the market, and one thing that I came to realize is that yes, you can be backtesting. Okay, in my case, this is what I used to do. I used to record everything in form of writing because I love writing and I have a lot of books that I've already written. So I used to, maybe I'm trading a pair, let's say like GBP USD, because that is one of the major pairs. Then I can write, this is GBP USD, this is my entry, this is the reason why I'm entering. Maybe have this pattern, or like I can just document everything that that is making me enter the market. Then I'll put my stop loss and my TP. After the market has already played, I'll come back. Okay, I'll come back and record the market went positive or the market went negative of the way I had already analyzed. And but even if I keep on writing, like you can write so many things, but at the end of the day you don't have that clear picture. Okay, you don't have that clear picture, but it is easier the moment I realize a picture tells more than 1,000 words. So I started slowly by taking a screenshot, and you can just do that, by the way. I started slowly by taking a picture where I could now analyze the market. Maybe this is weekly time frame, and the weekly time frame, this is the type of candle that we have. Maybe the market is being rejected, maybe you have a strong momentum candle. Then I can go again to the daily, I take another screenshot, then I still write, this is what is happening on the market, this is my thought about the market. Then I can again go to the 4 hour. You see, I'm just building that case slowly. So after the market has already played, then I can come back and compare those pictures. Oh, this is what was happening in the weekly time frame, the daily time frame, and the 4 hour. Only then you can just connect those dots, compared to when you are writing when you are writing on the book, or even when you are backtesting a market that has already happened so long time ago. So it is easier for me now. I came to realize it is easier for you just to record. You don't even have to talk. You can just be recording what the market is doing, save that video, come back, because the market does not move just like that. There's a market that takes time. There are market that can even take a week, unless you're a scalper. But if you're not a scalper, by now you have to understand the market will not just move all the time that fast. It can take time, especially if you're a long-term trader, because I keep on believing that I love analyzing the market that can take a long-term direction. Then I can just come back and try to see if the market is moving slowly, is the market moving faster. Today do we have news? Like, there's so many things that you have to consider. Like, I can give you another example of why I feel like backtesting is a waste of time. I did an analysis on a pair. Like, I have so many pairs, I keep on analyzing so many pairs, and I give you so free information. Then it is up to you. So if you keep following me, I know by now you know I always analyze the pairs. I give you free analysis, then you can just go and follow up on those live market. There is a pair, there are two pairs that I'm going to give you a good example with. I did analysis on EuroCAD. So when I was analyzing EuroCAD, the first time the market was selling and it did not violate. The market was so good, and the market went for 200 pips only with 4 hour candle. They had already moved for around 200 pips. The market was not misbehaving, but remember, during this time it was happening during the US election, so the market was moving so fast. Compared the distance, the same distance the market took to move from support to resistance. Okay, the market moved from support to resistance, like, I don't know, more than a week. It took so many candles for the market to cover the same 200 distance. But now when the market was selling the same distance, it took only 4 hour candle for the market to drop. But remember, again, I've said it happened because we had the US election. So you see, when you're backtesting, you'll not understand what was happening during that time. But now when you come into the live market, you get a clear picture. Why is the market moving this fast? What was happening during that time? And after analyzing the market, that was not all. You see, patience applies again in this industry. So after analyzing the market, now I thought, okay, since the market has already gone to where it started, then we have to again start buying the market, because the market was ranging at support and resistance. But I came to realize, oh, the market has already violated my setup. What does that mean? It shows you my strategy, yes, it is correct, because the same strategy, the same analysis, I was using it again to find an entry so that I can buy the same market. But now the market has already violated the setup. It shows you, yes, the strategy is correct, but as of this moment, it is not the right time for you to enter the market, and the market has still been selling. It is still selling. So it shows you, at least if I'm to improve, it shows me, yes, the market, yes, you had already analyzed. At one point the market was selling, and another time the market was buying, so I was expecting I'll get another entry to buy. But since I never got the entry to buy, it doesn't mean now the strategy is bad. It means that it is not the right time, because the market has to sell and there's nothing more you can do. So you see the reason why I say don't backtest a market that happened so long time ago. Backtest a live market. Only then you can understand, and only then it will help you not to switch your strategy. You will have to be confident it is because of this and this. Okay. And I have another market. That was the first market. Another market that I did more than 3 weeks ago is GBP USD. I did analysis on GBP USD, and in this case I was saying GBP USD will sell 300 pips. You can just go and watch those videos. They are just after this video, I don't know, more than like 3 weeks ago. All those videos are there by now. If you are already following me, I know maybe you have already watched that video. After analyzing GBP USD, I had to be patient, because analyzing the market is not hard. The hard thing is being patient. You have to be patient, waiting for the market to start moving and encountering everything that the market entails until the day the market will go to your TP. So after 1 week, the market started to consolidate, and it consolidated for a whole week, and it came to a point I felt like, okay, maybe the market does not want to sell. But remember, I was not like I kind of forgot that I had said the market will move the 300 pips. But after 2 weeks, the market has already gone the 3 weeks, and it has already passed the 3 weeks. What does that mean? When I go back to the video, I came to see, oh, I already said the market will go to the 300 pips, but you see, I was not patient enough to wait. I even said, okay, maybe the market want to continue buying, forgetting like the first time I analyzed the market and I recorded. I never went back to check what happened to the market. Why is the market ranging? Only to come back and see the market has already covered the whole distance. What does that tell you? It is easier to backtest a market that is happening now rather than a market that happened so long time ago. And at the end of the day, your analysis will always be right. The same strategy I use on the Eurocard. The Eurocard violated the same strategy. For GBP USD, it has already obeyed the same strategy, only that it has taken time. Okay, so the market can take time, and you can use the same strategy, and at the end of the day, you realize you don't have to keep on changing this strategy. Remembering again, it gives you confidence. When you backtest, you feel like I have the confidence, I know what I'm doing. But now when you come to the live market and the market just violate with one setup, or even you trade like let's say you trade even like 8 pairs, then the ninth pair it goes wrong, you feel like you do not know, like you're not good enough. Not forgetting that it is maybe because of the circumstance of that trade that is making your setup not to be obeyed during that time. So I feel like you don't really have to backtest, and I keep on saying you can just use my strategy, backtest using the live market, or then you can learn. But if you feel like if you're that person who keeps on moving from one strategy to another, it simply means you're backtesting a market that is happening a long time ago, and when you come to the live market, things are different. So those are some of the reasons why I feel like I don't need to backtest a market that happened a long time ago. You don't need to learn from other people's mistakes, especially when it comes to backtesting. Learn from your mistakes, because it is easier for you to correct, because it is easier for you to relate. I even did again a video on GBP USD updating. This is what I think GBP USD will do. But you see, when I just go back and check, this is what I said. It has already happened to the T. Like everything that I said has already come to pass. Why do I really have to go back to a market that is taking so long for that market to complete? Why do I have to go back to a market that happened so long time ago that I don't have to focus with the emotions? I don't have to flip from one time frame to another because I just want to backtest for 1 hour. No, it doesn't work like that. And remember again, if you love backtesting, live market will happen each and every day. Remember, this market opens from Monday to Friday, 24 hours. So you have all that time. You have all the time to watch the market. You have all the time to be patient, to practice patience, to know where the market is consolidating, to know what is happening for that pair during the news, or even like you have a lot of information compared to a market that has already happened. And for example, if maybe after 1 year or even after 2 months, you come back and backtest a market that happened during the US election, you'll notice that all the pairs that had the US, either as the quote or the base, they were moving so fast. So if you just come back and backtest that market, now will you say no, my strategy is working, forgetting that that market it moves so fast, giving you big candles because of that news. You see, the reason why I keep saying you don't have to focus on that market, because we have to focus on the current things that are happening now compared to the things that are not happening during this time. So I feel like I don't need that reason for me to keep on backtesting a market that happened a long time ago. So by now I hope you've understood why I don't like backtesting, but I'm not saying it is a bad thing. And if you feel like you want to start learning, because I know this is the best time for us to start learning, for those people who want to start learning, or even for those people who feel like they are learning but they're not getting whatever they are learning, and you can be moving from this strategy to another. It means maybe you really need a circle to focus on, or you need a person to share, you need a strategy. Maybe today you are learning ICT, the other day you want to learn a smart money concept, the other day you want to learn about fundamentals. You cannot learn everything at once. You just have to focus. What is it that I want to focus in? Do I want to be a news trader? Do I want to trade only because of the news? Do I want to focus on maybe on the technical analysis? Do I want to know the ICT? You have to know, where do I want to focus in? Only then, the moment you realize this is where my strength is, then you have to focus on that concept, apply that strategy, keep on practicing that strategy. And I keep saying again, you cannot be a doctor and an engineer at the same time. You just have to focus on one. There's no way a doctor and an engineer can be at the same time. This one has to focus on being a doctor, the other one has to focus on being an engineer. So I do offer online classes for that people, or for those people who feel like they want to start, or maybe they are starting and they don't know how else to go about it. For my classes, they go for 2 weeks. That is $200 for those people who are not in Kenya. But if you're in Kenya, that is 26,000 Kenyan shillings. And after the 2 weeks, then we continue analyzing the market. We continue talking more about the market. That is more of mentorship, where if you have a question, I can still answer you. Even if maybe you want to analyze the chart and you're not sure, we can just discuss the chart, because it is not easy when you are on your own. It feels so hard. Sometimes you can analyze and maybe you are not sure. You can be in a circle where you don't understand what you are doing. So it is easier when 2-3 people, they speak the same language. It becomes quite easier. And this is the best time for you to start trading, because I feel the market is not that much volatile. And unless maybe you are trading pairs like gold, GBP, JPY, but as for now, I feel like the market is a bit slow, because you're heading to the festive season. So there's a lot of consolidation maybe in the market. And even if you can just go to the chart, you can just try to see during the December holiday, the market keeps consolidating a lot. So you're not advised that much to trade. Instead, focus on building the skill, focus on learning. Coming January, the market now will start moving, because people are heading to the holiday, so there's no much activities. And even if you enter the market, chances are today you make money, the other day you lose. So you can just focus on learning. And again, I do understand sometimes learning is hard, especially because we are adult, so we have a lot of responsibility, we have a lot of things. So it takes time for us to sit down and start thinking, in case we have the chance to get extra time for us to start learning. So feel free, WhatsApp, my WhatsApp number will be there, so that you can learn the class, and let's all learn this skill, because it is a skill that once we grasp, it takes it just like the moment you understand, now it becomes quite easier to understand the market. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you've understood, you've learned something. And if you have not subscribed, kindly hit that subscribe button, comment, tell me what you think. Let's grow. I want us to reach 1,000 subscribers, and we are almost heading there. So I believe we are almost heading there. And if you subscribe, I know the reason why I'm not yet there is because maybe you are watching the video and you have not subscribed. So you have to subscribe to keep on encouraging me to reach more people through the videos that I make. So until next time, bye bye.